Good day everyone, I'm David Paul, I'm the Managing Director of VectorVest's in the UK. And at VectorVest's we rank and sort all of the shares in the London stock market by value, safety of earnings and the trend. And as a default we in fact sort all of the shares by our master indicator VST, value, safety and trend. It's my last presentation of 2019, and today I just want to review how our most conservative trading plan, worry-free investing, is done during 2019. We started in January, and the stocks that we actually chose in January are still in the portfolio today, the 16th of December 2019, and we've had a very good year. Our objective is to buy safe stocks that are growing their earnings safely and predictably when the general market is rising. And in the first slide, I show the UK market over the last year, maybe 13 months. And the green and the red triangles mark the longest term measure of the trend of the London market as calculated by the VectorVest's program. And you can see the sell-off last October, November, December. And then I hope you can see that green triangle on the 9th of January this year. And that's when we in fact bought into positions with the worry-free trading plan. Now, throughout the year, there have been many, 4 red triangles which marked a sell-off in the London market. However, the worry-free shares, the shares that have a proven track record, in fact, none of them were stopped out in those little sell-offs. So the shares that we bought in January are still in the portfolio the guts of a year later. In the next slide, we rank the shares within worry-free, not by VST, the master indicator, but by relative safety. And that brings those shares with the best track record of making money to the top of the list. And relative safety is a function of those parameters that I have in the slide. It's an exact number. We look at the balance sheet, the income statement, the cash flow statement for all the companies in the London stock market over the last few years, and we actually rate those by the safety and the predictability of the earnings stream. So when the general market turns up, we buy 10 of the safest shares on the London stock market, making sure that we haven't got any more than 2 from the one sector of the market. And it's done exceptionally well during the course of 2019. And in the next slide, that's the search that we use, folks. And the search that we use is that we're looking for a share price to be greater than 50 pence. We want reasonable volume. I'm not looking at AIM. Some great shares on AIM, but some awful ones as well. I'm not looking at AIM. The share price should be trading less than the VectorVest's valuation, and the stock should not be on a sell recommendation. Sell recommendations when the share falls below its stop loss. So, and if I search for those, and we search for those on the 9th of January this year, and we've held those stocks during the course of the year, and the next slide shows the performance. And that's what's happened during the course of the year. £50,000 has increased to £70,200, which is a 40% capital gain to date. And market's well up this morning. That'll improve this morning of the 16th of December. But most of those shares, most of those worry-free shares will have paid a very solid dividend during the course of the year as well, and that's probably added another 5% to that total. So our worry-free trading plan, a totally mechanical plan, very little trading, and I've tested it over the last 20 years in both the UK and in the USA with exceptionally good results, totally and utterly mechanical. It's a great place to start your investment journey, and it's a great place to bed down a large part of your wealth. Now, in the next slide, folks, tomorrow at VectorVest, we're having what we call a Financial Freedom Summit. It's going to run the full day, and there'll be presentations from VectorVest people and expert traders from all over the world. I'll be, in fact, doing my bit on swing trading at 6 p.m. UK time tomorrow night, between 6 and 6:45 UK time. But if you go to vectorvest.co.uk/summit, you can have a look at the speakers, and you can, in fact, register for that. It's a totally free presentation. And lastly, folks, I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Christmas and a very healthy and prosperous 2020. I'll be back on Core Finance 3 times during January 2020. Have a great Christmas.